Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Satnam, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. Tonight's broadcast is all about the Sagittarius new moon that is happening on December 12th. I'm going to be going into the astrology of the moon, the general meaning of the moon, the aspects that are going to be happening during this moon, as well as the Chandra symbol and the chakra and system of the body, any stargates that are being activated by this moon. And then I'll talk about the gene key of the moon and read the siddhi, or the divine frequency of the gene key, what we can aspire to during this time. And yeah, how it's going to be affecting us collectively. I'm also going to mention the human design gate where this is also happening and give you insight, a little tiny bit of insight. And I will be doing a special broadcast for just the human design transit chart of the new moon on Sunday evening. So hopefully you can be here for that, either Sunday or Monday. I can't remember, whenever it's scheduled, because it's already been scheduled. So thank you guys for being here live. Hello, Ariel. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Ping. Welcome into the live chat. Before we dive into the astrology, I want to share with you some awesome things that are happening right now. I am hosting a free virtual Akashic healing retreat. It is happening right now, but there are replays of everything. And so it is actually... you can join us now already, and my Wi-Fi is acting up a little bit. So if it gets super bad, then let me know. So far, it's like being really bipolar. So I'm on the Starlink, interestingly enough. But anyways, come join us for the free Akashic healing retreat. It's actually an opportunity for you to get to take care of yourself during this crazy Sagittarius season that has not stopped being fucking insane. It's also an opportunity for you to find out what the moon goddess training is all about. And every day we go into a new temple following the journey of the initiatic path of ancient Atlantis. You guys, I've had over 30 people join our global community just to attend this event. It is that freaking charged up I'm not even kidding. It's just crazy. So come join us for that. It's okay if you're late. It's happening at 11 a.m. Pacific every day for the next, I think there's 7 more days or something like that. So that's one thing I want to share with you guys. Also, we are doing a free Activate Your New Year challenge starting January 1st, from January 1st to January 5th. This is a challenge to help you set your intentions for the new year and set yourself up for success for the new year. It's totally free. Come join us for that in the global community. There's a link below to everything that I am sharing about here. My sale that's still going on right now is Your Human Design Map is only $88 and usually $108. And a 30-minute session with me is only $88, which is usually $108. And our business school, Aquarian Business School for Lightworkers, is open for registration. A lot of the challenge that we're going to be doing in January is going to give you a little sneak peek into the school, but it is going to be lit, you guys. Ariel and I are hosting it together, and we've been talking a lot about what we really want to provide. And one of the things that we both agree on is we want to inspire everyone that takes the course, and everyone in general, people in general, to step into their uniqueness, to step into knowing exactly who they are, based off of their human design, based off of their gene key, based off of their astrology, how to truly align yourself so that you activate prosperity into your life. And the whole focus of it is on helping you to create a business plan aligned with everything that makes you uniquely you. And so the whole program is going to be very interactive. We're going to be asking you a lot of questions. We're going to be workshopping. We're going to be diving into the topics that help us to understand ourselves and then apply that to business. What are you here to sell? Literally your gene keys tell you that. And I'm not saying sell in the terms that is used commonly. I mean, what are you here to offer the world? Your unique imprint. And how freaking cool is that? And so we did a show last week on Monday. Oh my God. On Monday, where we talked about Matias de Stefano, his astrology and his human design, and how he's a great example of someone that has literally stepped into his unique design and is fully living it, and then see what happens when you do that. So go and please watch that video. It was freaking amazing and so much fun to do. And next week, we're going to be doing Teal Swan. So she's another spiritual teacher and guide, spiritual teacher and guide. And we're going to be looking at how her design shows in everything that she does. So hopefully you'll be joining us for that. Did I miss anything? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, one more thing. Yeah, I'm floating away. And earlier, my stove. So we have a random side story. We have a wood stove. And I've been running around all day. I had to go to the laundromat. My husband comes home tomorrow. And I literally, I'm exaggerating, but I live in filth until he comes home because I'm so busy. I'm I'll clean it later. I'll do it later. And the dogs have been sleeping with me on the bed. And the bed's fucking so dirty. So I had to go to the laundromat to clean all the sheets and all the pillowcases, the whole thing. And then try to keep the dogs off the bed because my husband comes home tomorrow. And I'm not going to have time tomorrow because I have to drive to Phoenix to go get him. Anyways, I'm laughing at myself because this is my life right now. And it's I saw this meme and it was this fashion show and this model was covered in Post-it notes and it was on the runway. And it said, me and my to-do list ready for action. So it was I lost it on that one. I shared it on my Instagram stories. So anyways, yeah, this is the energy of Sagittarius season, of this specific Sagittarius season. And then earlier I was like, okay, I got home from the laundromat, but the towels weren't fully dry. And I was like, fuck it. I just threw them in the bag and like came home. I was like, I'll finish drying at home because my washer can't take all of that laundry. And so it was like so much easier to just go to the laundromat. So I'm like, I got to make a fire real quick before I go live. And then the stove, because we do a wood stove to heat the house, it was like smoking into the house. And I was like, fuck. I had like running around, like opening doors to me. Okay. I swear to God, I'm going to land. I swear to God, I promise you I will land for this broadcast. But I think it's Ariel's energy being in here that's making me like die right now. Anyways, well, I was going to say one more thing. On my Wi-Fi. Okay. The last thing, this is actually really exciting. So I haven't even announced it yet, but the Moon Goddess training is now open for registration. So 2024 is ready. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's the year of the dragon. And I can't freaking wait. I feel the momentum moving so powerfully forward into the new year, this new year. It's a big year. And it's either like sink or swim. Sink or swim. Okay, so let's swim. Anyways, here's the cool thing. I'm doing an incentive for both schools. Well, both Ariel and I. Here's the incentive to sign up for the Aquarian Business School. If you sign up for the school before the end of the year, like by December 31st, you're going to get a free human design map from me. And if you've already gotten one, then you can gift it to a friend. And you're also going to get, but that if you haven't gotten one, this is going to be epic because especially for the business school, you're going to need it because it's going to give you a lot of insight and help you prepare for the school. And then when the school is happening, around the time of the school or after the school is over, you're going to get a free 30-minute session with Ariel. And she's like, she's basically like a bookkeeper, accountant, like all this stuff, like can help you with your taxes. I mean, amazing, right? So to get 30 minutes with her is like gold. So that's the incentive if you sign up by December 31st for the Aquarian Business School. And the other incentive is if you sign up by the end of the year for the Moon Goddess training, you'll get a free human design map from me. Okay, I'm done with announcements. Let's talk about this moon. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to go through that and share that with you because the community aspect of all of the programs that I offer is the best part of this whole thing. So here we are. This is the astrology, I was going to say the astrology map, the astrology chart for this new moon. And the way that you know that you have a new moon happening is that you see the sun making an exact conjunction to the moon at 20 degrees of Sagittarius, 40 minutes. Now, this is happening exactly at 4:31 p.m. on December 12th. That's Sedona time, or in this case, it would be like mountain time. So like 3:30 p.m. Oh, wow, that's cool. Pacific. So you're going to be able to really see this powerful, like, well, I mean, it's not a full moon, but you're going to be able to really feel this energy during the main part of the day, which I actually think is really cool. It's going to like activate us right around that time. I'm getting really hot right now. Okay. So I guess I'll put my hair up. So that's actually pretty exciting. Now, new moons are opportunities to set new intentions. And with Sagittarius energy, this is about an adventure. This is about going beyond your edge. Like, this is not about playing it safe. This is not about like staying where you feel comfortable. Sagittarius is such an expanser. It asks you to literally jump off the edge and you don't know where you're going to land. And that's what makes this such a crazy energy. Now, I don't know what's up with this Sagittarius season, but it is more wild than I feel I have ever experienced it before. And there's something really powerful about 20 degrees of Sagittarius, which is basically in Ophiuchus. So this is a massive Ophiuchus starseed or stargate, this new moon. What is Ophiuchus? Ophiuchus is the serpent bearer. And Sagittarius rules the endocrine system, which is all of the chakras, basically. We just did a Kundalini yoga class in the global community, and we focused on all of the chakras, activating all of the chakras. It's the Kundalini serpent that rises up the spine and acts you and awakens you and makes you more aware. And so this powerful frequency is what is ruling the energy of this moon. And so, sorry, my Wi-Fi is acting up, so I'm going to pause until it comes back. Yeah, I know. It's just crazy that the new moon is here. Yeah, I know. It's insane. So, yes, Ophiuchus is the occult, the mysteries, the hidden secrets of the universe. And it's getting close to the galactic center. It's not there yet, so I wouldn't say this is a galactic center activation, but it's definitely getting there. But the other planet that is also in Sagittarius is Mars. And Mars will be at 13 degrees during this new moon. And 13, 14 degrees is basically on the great attractor, which is like a galactic center, but it's a galactic center of like many galaxies. So it's like this black hole with like 200,000 galaxies, I don't know how many light years away, that we're all basically being hurled towards in space. Okay. That's the kind of thing that we're talking about. And so it's like supercharged and activated. So where in your life are you ready to expand? And where in your life are you ready to grow beyond your edge that you could have ever freaking imagined? That's what this moon is all about. I know, it's crazy. But let's take a look at some of the other things that are happening during this moon. For one, we have a trine to Chiron. Chiron asks us to heal, to bring the energy of healing into it. It's in a fire sign, so that's a positive thing. It's also making a trine to the North Node. And so this is an alignment of the direction to which you're going, this adventure that you're on, this adventure that you're taking, that's taking you beyond your edge, is literally supposed to move forward in your independence. Like with you standing in your power, with you being the hero in the hero's journey. Like this Sag new moon is taking you on a hero's journey. And that's the North Node. And that's that's good. It's going to help you heal any shadows with Chiron that keep you from stepping into your the full expression of your sense of self, of who you are. It's going to activate you in a way that helps you to direct that energy. And so you have to look at where is Sagittarius and where is Aries in your chart, because these two things are huge themes in general, but really for this moon, fire, activating fire, trining fire is a really beautiful thing. During the moon, we also have Mercury making a trine to Jupiter and a sextile to Venus. So here's Mercury sextiling Venus. Venus is now in Scorpio, so that's a whole different vibe. By the way, if you guys are not in the Starseed membership, come join us in the Starseed membership, because I literally post almost every day what's going on in the astrology. Like I do daily astrology, like snapshots, and I'll tell you, okay, today Neptune is making a trine to this planet, and this is what this means. And then what I also do is I say, here's a little ritual. Here's a card spread that you can use. Like pull out some cards and ask this question and then pull these many cards. And this is what the cards are going to mean. Like I do that stuff almost like every day. Not every day, but you know, when there's major things. And then I just uploaded the video for Venus in Scorpio and what it means for you individually, and also based off of your rising sign, like based off of where is Venus actually in your chart. But she's now in Scorpio. Deep desires, like no joke, not playing around. This is what I want, and this is why I want it. And it's very clear. There's no confusion about it. Scorpio doesn't mess around like that. And because Venus represents what we truly desire, we desire more depth, more intensity, more. I mean, it gets crazier and crazier the further you go into it. But there's a trine from Mercury to Jupiter. And that's really cool because communication becomes really beautiful. Although we do have an opposition technically from Venus to Jupiter, but they're the benefics. And so, hello, Darcy, welcome in. They're the benefics. And Raessa, and I didn't say hi to, I think that's everybody, but these are the two benefics. And so this is positive energy. When they're communicating, it's like, okay, take me deeper and show me the world, like Aladdin and Jasmine. But they have this beautiful sextile and trine to Mercury, which is the planet of communication in Capricorn, although he's getting ready to go retrograde. So get ready for this fucking crazy holiday season with Mercury retrograde. Yes. But in Capricorn, he's going to teach us how to communicate in a way that portrays exactly what we need to say. And that portrays like what's important. And that takes what's important and focuses on that. That's really good. So far, pretty positive things. What is the ruler of this moon? The ruler of this moon is Jupiter. So what's Jupiter doing right now? Jupiter is in Taurus, making that opposition to Venus, who is the ruler of Taurus. So there's a beautiful communication going on there. A lot of interconnection. It's the intercommunication between the planets. And it's almost as if Jupiter, Venus, and Mercury are communicating strongly here in a beautiful and harmonious way, giving us a space to like bring that to the surface. But Jupiter in Taurus is also, it can be very grounding. There's a lot to the frequency. Jupiter in Taurus can bring in a lot of abundance. I'm going to pause until my Wi-Fi gets better. All right, it's coming back. Dawn says, Ariel says, literally all my planets are in Sag in the first house. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's a lot of activations. Darcy says, this moon for me, your Aries rising and Scorpio sun. Okay, so this is going to hit you pretty strongly. Yeah, right? Is this year every 26,000 years that the sun, solar system, galactic center, and Milky Way line up December 21st to the 22nd? Is this the year? I don't know. Actually, where did you hear that? But you know what I think I think what you're referring to is that we're passing through the photon belt. I don't know, maybe that's what you're talking about. But yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on. Jai, are you ever going to do like an astrology certification? Yeah, actually it's funny because, well, I have my Aquarian Astrology modules. You can always, check those out. I think you have. But next year I am going to be offering a starseed astrology class. And I'm going to talk about all of the starseed markings, like the Pleiades, the Orion, like how to find those markings in a chart so that you can see what people's starseed energy is in their chart. So, okay, awesome. So Jupiter is grounding. Jupiter, like the Mayan calendar. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on, Dawn. And a lot of what I've noticed is that a lot of different modalities are talking about their own version of it. So I feel like, yes, it's definitely happening. We are definitely at that time that powerful portals have been like really opening up for us to step through. And as a collective, not even individually, but like as a humanity, the earth all together, like moving through this energy together. So I've talked about Ophiuchus, I've talked about the Great Attractor, Mercury is on Lyra. Those are the ancient wisdom, the ancient, the ancestors. So they're coming through the Mercury energy. And we have Andromeda with the everything in Aries, basically. So there's a lot. There's a lot of like starseed activations in the chart. I'm not going to waste my time doing that. Okay. So let's transition back to me over here. And I want to share with you what chakra this is activating for us. And then also what system of the body. So I talked a little bit about the system of the body. Nellie's here. Hello, Nellie. Welcome in. And this is the endocrine system, which activates all of the chakras. So we kind of talked about that. We talked about the connection to the Kundalini snake that rises up the spine. And the other thing to talk about is the throat chakra. So any chanting, any expressing through the breath, through the voice is going to be a very important thing for us to do during this time. If you can do any kind of meditation with chanting, which is what we did in the Kundalini yoga class that we did yesterday, if you can do that, you will activate that frequency and it will be really, really powerful. Jai, do you ever speak about the Andromeda Starseed Collective? I've felt a strong connection to the collective for a long time. I speak about Andromeda and the Andromeda galaxy and the significance of those two energies within the astrology chart, but not the Starseed Collective. Okay, so now let's dive into the Chandra symbol of this moon. So here we go. Sagittarius. We're going to find 20 degrees of Sag. Here it is. Are you ready? Toads singing at night. That's crazy. Can you feel? I love this because this is such powerful symbolism. Can you hear the toads singing at night? X marks the spot. Plugged in to universal currents of energy and awareness, you listen and look toward the collective. Universal voice and resonance, pervasively sensing how the inner worlds synchronize with the outer worlds. A magical, shamanic realm in all respects, working from the sacred circle and the cone of light. Alchemical transmutation from state to state and world to world. In touch with the borderline, hugging the edges, you feel especially keen to taste and feel what needs to happen, what wants to arise, tapping the pulse of the times and speaking for all those who stay tuned in for further developments. Okay. Yes, that. That's crazy. Okay. No, but seriously, like those Chandra symbols just take us to another dimension. And I love that they do that. But now, the main event. No, I'm just kidding. Weren't we just talking about the 26th, dude? This is happening on the 26th, you guys. The 26th gene key. The sacred tricksters. The shadow is pride. The gift is artfulness. And the city is invisibility. The great cinnabar field. This is also part of the ring of light. The ring of light forms a set of 4 chemical codes whose ultimate role is to determine the blueprint of how your body captures, stores, and transmutes light waves into energy. Through the magnetism of your living aura, you draw in or limit the frequencies of light deep into your cellular structure of your body. My voice is my throat is so dry because of the smoke that I inhaled. If you live your life out of fear, magnetically speaking, you will limit the amount of light that touches your DNA. Were we not in the Temple of Horus this morning? The more open-hearted you are, the more you magnetize higher frequencies into that very same DNA. It is only at certain frequencies that particular codes can be activated. This codon ring addresses the central message of the entire Gene Keys transmission, that you, as a human being, wield the power to consciously or unconsciously raise or lower the frequency of light entering your body. Dude, I can't believe this is happening right now. Thereby altering your reality through the medium of your DNA. Whoa. So, the 26th city, Invisibility, the Great Cinnabar Field. There is a saying on the mythical path, which more or less translates as, in order to transcend the ego, one must first have an ego worth giving up. This delightful statement beautifully encapsulates the teaching of this entire 26th gene key. In the original Chinese I Ching, the name of this hexagram was the taming power of the great, which at the gift level could well refer to the process of taming one's ego. When the ego runs wild in our lives, as it does at the lower frequencies, it causes havoc. As you become aware of your own ego, it releases its hold on you, and you can learn to play with it. However, there exists an even higher mutation waiting to occur within your DNA, one in which the taming of the power of the great refers to a magical process that only occurs through the 26th city. As you open your heart to life more and more, your thymus gland triggers a vibration of such refined intensity that it spontaneously ignites the higher functioning of the pineal gland. As most esoteric systems testify, the pineal gland opens a chemical pathway within your brain that allows you to access cosmic consciousness. Hello, Maricela. In this way, we may understand the taming power of the great to refer to the meeting of the macrocosm and the microcosm deep within your physical body. The 26th city of invisibility is a very unusual manifestation of the higher states of consciousness. Invisibility at this level can mean many different things. The ancient Chinese Taoists had another special name for this 26th gene key, referring to it as the Great Cinnabar Field. For the Taoist, cinnabar was a substance that represented the mercurial aspect in alchemy. The qualities of mercury or quicksilver are the qualities of the 26th city. In this respect, Mercury represents the ability to become one with your environment, to camouflage yourself so as to appear invisible. This is the difference between the embodiment of my will and thy will, which was mentioned earlier. This 26th city dissolves all sense of individual will. Everything in the cosmos is driven by a single turbine, and surrender to this impulse renders the individual ego invisible. Not just your own ego, but everyone else's ego as well. The whole game just falls away. One manifesting this city stands nowhere. These beings cannot be pinned down to a single concept. Wherever you look, they are there, and wherever you try to pin them down, they are gone. This is the meaning of invisibility in this context. It refers to one who has become one with existence. The Great Cinnabar Field is the energetic grid that links all aspects of existence. It is the quantum ocean of fluctuating, interchangeable energy and matter. and it is the play of the waves of existence upon this ocean. One who becomes master of this ocean is one who can move within the grid without separate existence, one in whom God is at play. Play is a large part of the 26th city. We human beings have always sensed the secrets of the 64 cities, but we have rarely considered such divine manifestations to be concealed within our own genetic code. Throughout human history, the cities have been anthropomorphized and projected outside our bodies into the figures of gods, archetypes, and mythologies. The gods of the 26 gene key are the trickster gods, the Nordic Loki, the American Indian coyote, or the Hindu monkey god, Hanuman. These are the great archetypes of shape-shifting. The Celtic figure of Merlin is another one of the archetypes of invisibility. And the 26th city certainly shares this wizard-like playful qualities. Through those archetypes, the divine is seen as being playful and sometimes mischievous. Those who manifest this city teach humanity to take life less seriously. They trick us into great truths. The 26th gene key, as we have seen, carries the quality of ego within it and is adept at marketing. At the citic level, these gifts are played with for the sole purpose of divine fun. These people will use whatever faculties they possess to transmit their sense of love for creation. From their vast understanding of the language of universal quantum field, they must create extremely complex teachings just to lure the mind through its addiction to finding answers. Whatever tricks, shortcuts, and wormholes they use to draw you in, they do so to draw your attention to a higher truth, that nothing really matters. Nothing can alter consciousness. To truly integrate this simple truth is to realize that all human life is essentially meaningless. But this meaninglessness does not detract from the wonder of existence. Rather, it enhances the beauty all around us. Above all, it leaves us alive to play. To dance with the 26th city is to let go of all agendas. Such people are invisible in a way that most cannot understand. They are invisible because they do not care what others project on them. They do not seek to enlighten anyone. They do not really want to influence anyone at all. They truly have no agenda. They are simply here to lose cogs within the machinery of existence. They love to defy the laws that we humans cling to. They are the tricksters who love to twist and turn in the currents of existence, for no other reason than that they can. Ironically, such people with no agenda have on the history of our consciousness, because we cannot pin them down, because we cannot understand them with our minds. We either have to reject them or laugh with them. Laughter is the true legacy of the 26th city. Their laughter peals like an endless string of bells throughout the great cinnabar field of existence. Wow. That's really cool. I was thinking about Matthias as I was reading that. Like, he is such a jokester and a trickster for reals. I think he drives his friends crazy. But anyways, yeah, he has this gene key and this human design gate. But that is so beautiful because I love how it talks about us merging with that infinite consciousness, like merging with our environment, merging with the one, the cosmic mind. And that really is a powerful frequency within Sagittarius that I freaking love. So to give you a little insight into the human design gate that this is going to be happening at, we've got the 26th gate called the Gate of the Egoist, the Taming Power of the Great, found in the ego center that connects to the 44, which is the channel of surrender, a design of a transmitter. So we'll be talking about that specific gate and channel when I do the human design transit reading for this new moon. But I hope that this video brought you some insight. I love that it's 4:44 and that you enjoyed it. Let me just check the chat real quick. So Maricela says, this new moon is exactly conjunct my Sagittarius moon. Holy moly. Wow. Yes. So if you didn't get to watch the whole thing, then yeah, watch. This is a really powerful new moon, you guys. So you have to learn, you have to figure yourself an intention. You have to figure out what that intention is for you. Like, what's your adventure? Where do you want to go? This is really powerful stuff. And we will be actually gathering for this new moon and doing a celebration and ritual in our global community. So please come join us for that. That is going to be amazing. And yes, we are complete. So thank you guys all so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening. And I will see you again next time. Sat Nam.